From the base of the Rocky Mountains, Carl, we're at Coors Field in Denver, and we're getting set for more Major League Baseball action on ESPN.
Today, it's the Houston Astros taking on the Colorado Rockies.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller, along with my longtime partner and Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, Lance Berkman has developed into one of the true stars of this game. Berkman's kind of a quiet guy. He doesn't really get a lot of publicity, but he can really smash the ball. I mean, he'll have a big say in this one because he plays defense as well as offense.
Chinwe Sao will be doing the pitching. He did not have a victory last year. The throw is going down to second base, and we're just about ready to get things started here.
First pitch on the way. On the ground to second. Relaford has got it. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Jeff Bagwell
is hitting that big fourth spot in the order. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to short. The throw to second.
Well, a little 1-out base hit here. Let's see if they can parlay this into something special.
Now let's take a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. With 1 out, there's a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Jeff Bagwell
steps into the batter's box. Last year he hit 27 homers. He drove home 89 last year.
First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Mike Lamb gets a shot here. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage.
First pitch, a slider for a called strike. And he looks at one in there for a strike. 0-2. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. And that one falls in there, base hit. Not in time at the plate as he's able to score easily.
John, he finds a pitch to his liking, and he's able to drive in the first run of the ball game here in their first at bat.
Jose Vizcaíno comes in. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, the hitter is fooled by the speed of the pitch, but because it stays inside, he doesn't have to swing.
He's at the belt. The one swing and a roller towards the hole. Pop has got it. Throws to second to the force, and the side is retired. The Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left out. Now we go to the last of the first. The Astros on top, 1-0. Tim Redding
will be throwing his first pitch of the game here just momentarily. He picked up 5 wins last year. He's got 7 wins for the year.
First pitch on the way. And this one's grounded to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Here's the lineup for the Colorado Rockies.
Preston Wilson
is hitting 3rd in the order. Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a called strike.
Pitch on the way.
There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole.
And 2. A double play. Right around the horn, around the bases, 3rd to 2nd to 1st, a double play.
Well, the manager loves that. He says keep getting the job done.
Here's the Astros defense. Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him.
There's a swing and the ball hit well down the line. This one has a chance.
And foul. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed, 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter. Upstairs, then downstairs.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. Redding is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So, no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We'll go to the top of the second.
Houston with the lead.
1-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Adam Everett
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. That's taken for a strike.
That fastball up and in will keep the hitter from leaning out over the plate.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed, 0-2.
He deals.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And that gets down for a base hit.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. The base hit with no one out.
Runner at first. First pitch on the way.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to left center. And it drops in for a base hit. The throw to the plate.
And this is how you want to start an inning. Back-to-back hits here have them in business with no one out. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Redding
Is going to have a shot to get something done right here. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
now a throw over. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Nobody out. Runners on first and third.
First pitch to him. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Big swing and a miss, and the changeup, he struck him out. 1-0.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. Strike three.
Craig Biggio
Comes in. Last season he clobbered 24 home runs with his career slugging percentage under.
swings and lines this one back up the middle. And a good throw gets him. 2 down. Jason Lane.
Digs in. Last season he hit 4 out of the park. In his career, his slugging percentage is .526.
First pitch on the right back to the mound. And he'll be tagged out on a bonehead base running play. The Houston Astros pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on base. On now to the last half of the second. The Astros lead 2-0.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up. J.D. Klosser is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Lamb is there, and his throw is in time for out number 1.
Klosser, a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. called strike on the outer half. 0-1. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Biggio is right there, and he hauls it in.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Dustin Moore
Comes in. Last year he had 7 home runs. He has 10 homers for the season.
took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Strike 2.
Oh, man, the big hook, and he struck it out. The side is retired.
3 pitches, and he's out. Great pitching here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and see you later.
3 up, 3 down this half inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 2-0.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Lance Berkman
Will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit foul.
The pitch.
Started to go around, but he held up in time to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
Swing and a high drive. Deep to right center field. Gone! A home run!
Here's a guy that's at his most effective when he can extend those arms and take a big cut at the ball up in the zone like that. We've seen him do that before. That's where he likes it. Just a great piece of hitting here. This one's going up and away. He just put the bat head out there, and he hit the big fly.
That is a solo homer, Joe, but a solo bomb. My, oh my, that thing was crushed.
Bagwell will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Acting has it, and his throw gets him. 1 away. Lamb will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
1 out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
John, this ball is not hit particularly well, but he gets down the line quickly and is able to beat it out for a base hit.
Runner at first, 1 down.
First pitch to him.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Had him guessing fastball to that changeup, and it's even up at 2-2. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the way.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch.
John, this pitch is way outside. He wasn't going to swing at that.
Adam Everett
Comes up to the plate here. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
First pitch to him. This one swung on and hit on a line. Sauer has it, and that'll hold the runners at the corners.
And he made a mistake there, Joe. He should have gotten back to the bag.
And great awareness to throw behind him that time. Excellent defense.
The Houston Astros pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Astros on top, 3-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Clint Barnes
Will be the first man up.
first pitch, here it comes. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Lane is there, and he makes the catch.
And he's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight he's retired.
Atkins is ready to dig in now. Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
Well, he started that one right at the hitter with tight rotation. It broke right over the inside corner and fooled him.
Here's the pitch.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett is there to play it on the hop. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Sauer
He is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate.
first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
0-2, you got to concentrate on putting the ball in play. Strikeout doesn't help you here.
Curveball just to the right spot there, but taken for a ball. It's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
This isn't a bad pitch to hack at. He just times his swing wrong. Batting is all about rhythm, and he appeared off here.
And a nice job by the pitcher, whose job is to upset his timing and rhythm up there.
And they're gone in short order here. We're through 3 here at the ballpark.
Houston with the lead.
3-0.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Craig Biggio
Will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
sliders swung on and missed. 0-1. And he watches one miss, low one outside. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Inside for a ball, and the count's even now. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Atkins has it. Over to first for out number 1. Redding will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2. Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Craig Biggio
Comes to bat here. Has a career batting average of .286. He's at 234 home runs in his career.
First pitch on the way. Ooh, tight rotation there, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. This is swung on and hit in the air. Holiday is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. And they go quietly this half inning. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. The Astros lead 3-0.
And the top of the order is coming up.
Preston Wilson
Will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
first pitch, here it comes.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up. in a way. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Swung on and hit down the line and left. It has a chance.
And foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. And that one is just off the corner. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed that time, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. 1 away.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime. Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout. It took him 5 to do it, though.
He's a tough at bat, Joe. There's a lot of guys who are going to go away empty-handed from the batter's box in this one.
Relaford
comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side.
swings and lines this one back up the middle. Everett has it on the hop. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. Wilson will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Gone! A home run!
Well, they wish that homer would have come with some men on base. They still need a couple more runs here to tie it up, but they're headed in the right direction. Now trailing by 2.
Well, they're not all the way back, John, but they're closing in.
And at this point, they really didn't need to get all the way back. They have plenty of time yet to get back into this game.
And all you want to do is build a little momentum because you have a long way to go and you got a lot of time to make up the deficit.
Holiday will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. Everett is racing, and he gets there for the out.
I'll tell you what, Joe, this is a great play. Here's another look at it.
Definitely, John. You see several nice things going on here, and they execute the play like it's routine.
The Rockies narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer.
5th inning upcoming here at Coors Field.
Houston leads it 3-1.
The number 2 hole will be getting things started next.
Lance Berkman,
An outstanding hitter, and he will be due up 2nd in the inning. Here's the pitch.
there's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. Holiday dives, and he makes the catch. Oh, man.
Holiday shows his great, extraordinary athleticism here, Joe. Quite a play diving.
Well, when you want to talk about laying your body on the line, here's a prime example. He lands pretty hard after that dive, but he's able to hang on to it for the out.
1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a changeup outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Now he swings and sends it deep to right field. That ball is way back there. Gone. A home run. And that puts a little more padding on the lead. Suddenly they're up by 3.
Man, he crushes that one. A great swing, and he extends the lead even further.
Are you ready to put this one in the win column yet?
Well, certainly they're on their way, John, but you know baseball, anything can happen.
Bagwell will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Changeup waved at and missed. 1-1.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. The throw to second.
That was a good pitch, but he got his bat on it anyway. You wanted to keep the ball low to a hitter like that, John, even if he got a hit there.
1 out, man on first.
First pitch on the way.
Man, that's a great 2-strike pitch, but it doesn't work here. Curveball down, starts in the strike zone, breaks down in the dirt. You'll get a lot of hitters to chase.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Moore retreats and makes the catch in deep right field.
This one doesn't miss getting out of here by much, but the right fielder is able to backpedal and take care of it.
Vizcaíno
will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed.
And a fastball is inside. 1-0. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Pop is there, and he'll step on first to retire the side. The Astros pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. We go to the last of the 5th.
Houston is out in front,
4-1.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. J.D. Closser will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
This one's hit pretty well to right, but foul and back out of play. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swings it, lines this one towards the hole. Vizcaíno has got it. From his knees, he got it. Now that is a Gold Glove play. Moore will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way.
He throws.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Everett has it. Throws in time to first. What a play. Barnes will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Tight rotation there, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1.
Well, he must have been looking for something off speed because that's a pitch he can handle.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good-looking fastball, but called the ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. That misses down around the ankles. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch on the way. This is the payoff pitch coming. And that misses. Ball 4.
If you're going to throw a slider, you have to throw a strike with it in that situation.
Atkins will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 down, a runner at first.
And a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch on the way.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
A throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. On the ground to third. Lamb has got it. And he gambled and lost there as he's tagged out on his way to third. They go down quickly and quietly here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Houston leads it 4-1.
And for the benefit of those who have just tuned in, here's a reminder that this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan. This is Major League Baseball on ESPN. It's the bottom three of the batting order coming up.
There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. And that's into left field, a base hit.
Well, they're keeping the pressure on. The leadoff man's aboard as they try to stretch this lead even further.
Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch to him. And that's outside, ball one. And a throw over to first. And he dives back safely. Quick throw to first. But he's back in time. Now a throw over. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1. They throw over to first, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Now a throw over, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
Holiday
Is there, and he puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lofts it right to the left fielder.
First pitch, swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Moore is there to put it away for out number 2.
Johnny has to range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
A dive, but he's back in easily.
2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
The pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long.
What? On the ground to short. The throw to second.
Well, this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to put an end to this rally. Yeah, any more runs and this thing could start to turn ugly.
And he dives back safely.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch, here it comes. Hit in the air toward foul territory, down the left field line. They throw over to first, but he's back in time. Now here's a slow roller to third. Atkins has it. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. Now we'll go to the last of the 6.
Houston is out in front.
5-1.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next. Brad Hawk is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch, here it comes. Curve over for a called strike.
Great pitch, tumbling down and away sharply, but it catches the corner anyway.
On the ground to short. Everett is right there. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Pop will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch to him. Ooh, tight rotation there, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. The 1-0 pitch is a slider that runs outside. 2-0.
Well, he missed with that one. He was trying to get it toward the outside corner, but he got it up.
The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a soft liner to the right side. Vizcaíno is there, and he makes the catch. 2 down now. Relaford
Will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Ooh, tight rotation there, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
Popped him up. Back behind home plate. The 2-1 pitch. Good change that time, but he doesn't bite. Now it's 3-1. Now the 3-1 delivery. Swing and an easy ground ball to short. Everett is there to play it on the high. Throws on to first, and the side is retired.
Now they got him just in time. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Let's see what the replay says, Joe.
Let's get a look at this play at first. You see it? The ball just beats him to the bag. Bang, bang play, but he's out.
That inning didn't last long. At the end of 6 full innings,
Houston with the lead.
5-1.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Lance Berkman
Will be coming up first. He's always dangerous.
swings and misses on the slider. 0-1.
Here it comes.
There's a swing and a line drive to deep left field. As this one hops off the wall. The throw to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Bagwell will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. First pitch, here it comes. Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Down the line in left. It is carrying back there.
And foul. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. And he's in there easily.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Lamb will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
No one out and runners at first and second.
First pitch up. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Barnes has it, and the runners will have to hold at first and second. Jose Vizcaíno
Up there now. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging.
now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. The second for 1.
Over to third, but not in time. He just was able to get the 1 out there, and unusual to even try to get the second out at third base on that kind of play.
Adam Everett
Comes in now. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Here's a throw over to first.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch, here it comes. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1.
He delivers.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to third.
Boy, the offense isn't taking any chances. They're really producing today, and they aren't going to stop until this one's over. They're almost home now, so anything else is gravy. Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
He tried to bring that from the back door, but he missed with it, just hung out there. That's a great pitch if you can start it outside and make it come over the edge. This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
He's on top. The 3-0 pitch.
And they had the take sign on there.
Now the 3-1 pitch. The 3-1 pitch is a curve that's by him. 3-2.
Here's the 3-2 pitch.
Well, he threw the right pitch. I think he needed to throw a fastball there, John, but he missed with it. Now he's got the bases loaded.
Redding will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
2 outs, bases loaded.
First pitch on the way.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. The pitch.
got it, and they're able to avert any more damage as the side is retired. The Houston Astros pick up 3 here on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base.
7th-inning stretch time here in Denver.
The Astros lead it 8-1.
The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up.
Preston Wilson
Will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit in the air. Lane is right there as he puts it away.
Well, they get away with one here. He misses this thing about 1/4 of an inch, and that allows the outfielder to range back and put it away.
First pitch to him. This one swung on and hit in the air. Underwood is just shy of the wall as he makes the catch.
When you have to range straight back, this can be a tough play for a center fielder to make. This one holds up long enough for him to get there easily.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses on the slider, 0-1. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
Well, John, I'll tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in.
First pitch on the way. Called strike on the outside, 0-1. On the way. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed, 0-2.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett is up with it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a hit and 1 man left up. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Astros on top, 8-1.
And the top of the order is coming up.
Lance Berkman
Is coming up 3rd in the inning. He's a dangerous, powerful hitter.
first pitch to him. And that's down and in for a ball, 1-0.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other.
That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line. Gone! A home run! So another home run. They add a little bit more to their lead. These guys are having a big, big day.
We got a second now to see the splitter on K-Zone.
Now, Joe, that was a spectacular home run. Get out the tape measure for that one.
Well, it was a pitch a little down and away. Not an easy pitch to take out of the ballpark, but he did just that.
Lane will dig in. He's had 1 hit in 4 trips.
The bases are empty, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Took something off and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Pitch on the way.
There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. Holiday is there and he makes the catch.
This one's hit down the line, but he's able to roam over and put it away.
Berkman comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side.
That's on the outside corner for a strike. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Pop is there. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Bagwell will step in. He's had a couple of hits in 4 trips to the plate.
1 on, 1 out.
First pitch to him. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Holiday is there, and he puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lost it right to the left fielder.
2 down, a runner at first.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field.
And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
The throw to the plate. Berkman
Is around third, and he's heading for the plate. And he will score. Great base runner.
That is hit number 15 for them in this one. As a manager, you take that kind of offense every time out. We got a second now to see the slider on K-zone.
Vizcaino.
A switch hitter batting left-handed. Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation because you can see the rotation and you know.
He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Moore to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. Moore
Really takes charge in this one and is able to haul it in a spectacular fashion.
Well, he gets a good break on the ball, John, and he's determined to get to it in time. And he does so indeed. Nice play.
The Astros add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Here come the Rockies in the home half of the 8th. The Astros lead 10-1.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Clint Barnes
will be the first man up.
Here's a curveball swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He deals.
Good hard slide of that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
The hitter's dug himself a hole. Now it's 0-2.
On the ground to short, and he boots it. Ensberg is there, and he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error.
Johnny had it in his glove, but he couldn't hold on, and it fumbled out.
Well, it's a heartbreaker and hard to understand, that's for sure, in the big leagues.
Atkins will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. And he is out, trying to take second.
And he was caught stealing there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came in with the fastball this time. You ask the catcher, and they'll tell you that's the best pitch to throw him. And he zips one down there to nail his man.
Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Everett is there to play it on the hop.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the force out at first.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Sharp curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Good power curve there, and he's ahead 0-2.
Well, he missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Changeup is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side.
John, let's check out this changeup on K-zone.
He just looks silly flailing away at this one, Joe, as if he were trying to swat bugs or something.
Well, that's what pitches up and in can do to a hitter. If you miss it, you'll look foolish.
Get this man a fly swatter.
No runs, no hits, and no one left on. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th.
Houston is out in front.
10-1.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Adam Everett
will be the first man up.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's over his head. Should be extra bases. The throw to third.
Great job of getting the double, John. This is the way you want to start the inning.
Ausmus will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Runner at second with nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, the toughest pitch in baseball to hit is the fastball that's up. But sometimes you're able to lay off of it.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He spins and throws back to second. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. A throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away.
He just flat out swung at it and missed it, Joe.
Well, yeah, you've got to have good discipline at the plate. Sometimes even got to take a pitch now and then. He just looked overly eager to swing at one pitch there.
1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second.
First pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He kicks. He throws.
That's a hard-breaking curveball right there. He threw it right past him for the strikeout.
Fastball. Got it.
2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Matt Underwood up to the plate now. He didn't have any home runs last season, with a career slugging percentage under 400.
A dive, but he's back in easily. They throw behind the runner at second, and he dives back safely.
2 down and a runner on second.
He spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
First pitch to him, and they pitch out, but nothing doing that time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one misses again, up and away. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Orlando Palmeiro
Comes in here. Last season he had just 3 home runs, with a career slugging percentage under 400.
but he's back in time. First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Moore is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Astros pick up no runs on 1 hit, and they strand a couple. On now to the bottom of the 9th. The Astros lead 10-1.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Preston Wilson
Will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
fastball in there for a called strike.
He delivers.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider for out number 1.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
Rutherford
Will stand in. He's a switch hitter batting left-handed. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to it. That one finds the outside corner for strike one. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Bagwell has got it, and he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
That's a great play for the force at first base. He just took care of it himself.
Wilson will stand in. He homered earlier in the game. First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a ground ball. The Houston Astros
made themselves right at home here on the road, Joe, as they come through with a rather lopsided victory here.
John, if you're on the road and you're able to score as many runs as they did today, it can't help but lift your entire ball game for the rest of the road trip.
Lance Berkman
receives the ESPN Video Games Player of the Game Award. A great performance, deserving recognition. And Joe, you can kind of see the way he led the offensive output for his ball club from the very first hit that he had in this game.
Yeah, John, Berkman's a solid hitter at the plate, but when you're pitching to him, you have to keep the ball away so he can't extend on it. They didn't do that today, and Berkman burned them.
That wraps up things from here. A reminder to join Carl Ravitch for Baseball Tonight following this and every ESPN telecast. Now, for my Hall of Fame partner, Joe Morgan, and our entire ESPN crew, this is John Miller. Thanks for tuning in.
The final score once again,
the Houston Astros get the win
10-1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Coors Field.